let's say, for example, we understand that in order for a brand, regardless of what it is, to reach escape velocity, you need a certain amount of social proof and social qualification. That's a handful of CEOs like yourself that believe in it, mixed with celebrities, mixed with, I don't know, random fucking VCs or investors. What's stopping you and a bunch of your buddies from just putting together that group of people and printing money out of thin air, making the next Bored Ape, making the next thing? If we understand it's just 100 people.
But it's not how it actually works. 100 people give you a better bat at it. I would agree with you that the right 100 people, that Gunna and Ninja the Gamer and Drake and, Gaio, of course, and you, like, people with platform are going to give it more awareness, but it's like a Super Bowl ad. The Super Bowl ad is the greatest ad in marketing.
Why?
Because you get almost half the country to actually watch it, which is impossible. So it's great. But if the fucking 30-second video sucks shit, you fucked up. You could get all top, let's make a list, the top 500 fucking influencers in the world that move culture in every genre, comedy, rap, influencer, TikTok, entrepreneurship, whatever it is. If all of them got behind something where the operator, where she or he was incapable of taking that opening and driving it to success, it will go to zero. And I've seen that time and time again in startup land and in NFT land.
So it doesn't matter. There's no amount of social proof that can push a project forward if it's not managed.
No,
correctly.
it can give you an opening. It's like a hot club. Like, use New York, right? You know this, right? Like a hot club. We've seen it through the years. All the right people get together. It opens. The first weekend's fresh.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
It's all the same shit. Like, this is why it's important to think. Because people right now, back to like lack of accountability, pointing, it's a fun narrative. Like, fuck, it's a great narrative. Like, those 100 people, those Illuminati fucking, but it's just not true. If it was true, it would happen every second, every day, all day.
Yeah.
It actually works the other way.
That when it's more organic.
Of course, because the streets don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
It's, by the way,
well, how do you get the streets to fuck with it?
You've got to have a little bit of kind of both, right? It's like cooking a good meal. You got to have a little love up there.
Mama's pasta
you got to be a
sauce,
little bit still in the dirt. You've got to actually be good. Actually, I'll give you a compliment right now. This is a fun segue. It's how I looked at you for a long time. Like what's happening with you this last year, for me, no different than like Gunna and other like rappers, startups, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. And by the way, what the fuck did I do? Mom and dad had sex at the right second and gave me that DNA. I have this good intuitive feeling of like just enough this, just enough that, just enough this. And for me, in my circles, back to when I did the podcast with you and Charlamagne, even like 2 years earlier, I'm like, that guy's gonna win. But it doesn't happen overnight. You know this.
Oh, yeah. I was a long time ago, that podcast.
The reason, back to your analogy, why those things, if Justin Bieber's gotten behind things, there's tons of people, people are getting behind shit left and right. None of it's working because it's not right. It's not right. And so with you, you could have gotten all 50 fucking comedians that mattered in the world and whoever was popping on Vine at the time being like, he's next. Yeah. And it still wouldn't have happened unless you actually had it.
Yeah, they still try to do that with certain people and it don't work.
It never works. I mean, look at all the people that try to do that in hip hop, sign the kids from around the way. They're going to put them on. They're the biggest rappers at the time, right, in the world. But like when Snoop comes on Dre's shit, it's going to work because Snoop.
Yeah.
But do I have to tell you about all the people that had features on the biggest albums, second album of biggest rappers because they tried to put their boys on and those people sucked? Yeah. Like, look, I love Lil C's. But like, there was only so much Biggie could do. It wasn't going to happen like that. Like, C's is amazing. I can't wait to run into him and give love. Like, C's, but he's not one of the 50 best rappers of all time.
Who's the Lil C's of NFTs?
I have no fucking idea.
Guys, that clip is brought to you by Blue Chew, the makers of hard dicks and happy wives. That's right, your girl deserves it. Even your side chick deserves your best. And the way you're going to deliver it to her is getting on that chew. Same active ingredients that's inside Cialis or Viagra, but this is the chew. This is the one we rock with, and this is the one that we do spinal damage to the ones we love with. Make sure you get your first month free by going to bluechew.com and use the promo code Andrew. You just got to pay $5 shipping. That's it. Thank you so much for watching the clips. Keep supporting the podcast. We'll see you soon.